Today's adventure starts right here on the banks of the Broken River at Waranga Weir. But I'm not fishing here. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Folks, I've stopped for a stretch. I'm at Waranga Weir on the Broken River, but I'm on my way over to Corop to fish the Corop lakes. There's Lake Cooper and Greens Lake. I'm not sure which one I'm going to fish yet, but I'm probably thinking about Lake Cooper. And then later on this afternoon, I'm meeting up with my good friend Rohan from RKJ Fishing, and we're going to be fishing at the Waranga Basin. So it's only breakfast time. I'm heading across now to fish probably Lake Cooper, but maybe Greens Lake, and then I'm going to fish the Waranga Basin. But I've just got out for a stretch here. It's about 30 k's short of Shepparton, and then I've just got to keep heading west. Google Maps tells me I'm about an hour away from Corop, so I better get back in the car and keep motoring along and get to my final destination at 500 metres, turn left. How did we survive without Google Maps? I actually know which way I'm going. I just think I enjoy the company of Miss Google. 1 hour, 2 brown snakes, 1 tiger snakes, and half a dozen sets of roadworks later. And here I am at Lake Cooper, all set up and ready to go. I'm just going to put on my life jacket and off I go. I've got this little gold diving lure here that I used when I was fishing with Dad recently. Savage gear. But I think it's going to dive too deep. It's very shallow, Greens Lake. And on this rod I've got a striped tiger nymph in whitebait pearl colour that I'll cast around. Now I fished here back in the winter and I've done no good. No bites at all. Rohan fished here last week and done no good. But anyway, despite all the bad fishing reports and the fact that there's nobody else here, I'm going to give it a go anyway. I'm going to get in my kayak and just paddle out in the open where it's a bit deeper and see if I can find a redfin. Now, it looks very fishy. The water's actually quite clear. Righto, I've paddled my way out. I'm going to start trolling this little, what is it, Savage Gear minnow. Now, I know this is probably going to get down too deep, so I won't cast it out too far. How cool is that? There's a musk duck right there. Look at that, a triple boat ramp. A big, wide, triple concrete boat ramp, dedicated car parks. Shows just how popular this spot was before it was decommissioned years ago. I kid you not, there's people back on the bank, which is probably 200 or 300 metres away, at the top of their voice yelling out, "Are you catching anything? Are you catching anything?" I'm just going to pretend I can't hear them. In order to answer them, I've got to reel my lines in, turn my kayak around and then scream. Check this out. I am literally smack bang in the centre of Lake Cooper at the moment. Way out in the middle. And I'm catching the same amount of fish out here as what I was close to the bank. None. Right, I've come probably 3/4 of the way across the lake. Now I'm going to turn around and make my way back towards the car. It's pretty obvious that there's nothing biting. Well, I'm back at the boat ramp. I've been trolling lures for close to 2 hours. I went right along the bank down past the main boat ramp to the little inlet channel where they used to fill the lake from the main irrigation channel. Then I paddled all the way across, most of the way to the other side and all the way back, trolling different lures all the way around. Never had a single touch. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a bit of a look around now, grab some lunch, and I'm looking forward to meeting up with Rohan at the Waranga Basin at 3 o'clock. I've decided to stop and just try my luck in this channel on the way to the Waranga Basin. Just casting a soft plastic around to see if I can catch a redfin. This is the channel that runs out of the Waranga Basin, so you'd think that there'd be a few redfin in here. There he is, got him. Ha! Look at the size of it. Oh, he got off anyway. I was just about to say I'm on the board. And he got off anyway. He was tiny. I'm not quite on the board. Come on, where there was one, there's got to be more, surely. The little one chasing it. Little redfin chasing it. Got him. Look at the size of him. I can say it now. I'm on the board. And have I got reason to be excited because look at the size of that. That is tiny. There's no point in me filming a slow motion release because it'll be out of sight by the time you get it back down onto the end of the water. Gone. Got him. Ha. Oh, he's a little bit bigger than... No, I was going to say he got off. How's that for fish handling? Straight on the hot road. Dry hands, hot road. See you later, mate. You're good to go. Oh yeah, the fish are getting bigger. Got him. Thought I felt something playing with that then. A striped tiger nymph in white bait pearl is finding a few redfin. They're just not very big. But strangely enough, that's not the smallest one I've caught today. Well, over there, that's Lake Cooper. That's where I just fished for almost 2 hours, or about an hour and 3/4, without having a single touch. I never saw a fish. And this is the channel behind it where I just caught 3 fish in 10 minutes. It might be the Waranga Western Channel, I think, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I'll keep making my way up towards the Waranga Basin. I've just stopped on the same channel, but just upstream a little bit. Still making my way to the Waranga Basin. Just exploring this channel as I go. There's a little one following it. He hit it, got him! Ha ha! Look at the size of him! Tiny, weeny little redfin. What about this side of the channel? Way up there in the distance, I can see a few silos. That's the township of Colbinaban. Nice little town, Colby. It's got a good store there too, a good milk bar. I've bought a few pies there over the years. I've just found another channel on my way to the basin. I think it might be the same channel, but I'm just up much closer to the Waranga Basin. It's 2:45, I'm going to be late. I just have to say sorry, Rohan, when I get there. But I just kept finding these really cool looking fishing spots. Got him. Told you this was a cool looking fishing spot. Very first cast. Another tiny redfin. There's got to be bigger ones in these channels, surely. Then again, there might not be a lot of food in here for them. Like, there's not a lot of structure or a lot of vegetation. I don't really know much about them. I'm lucky I live sort of closer to the mountains where we get a lot more rain, and we just have rivers. We don't have irrigation channels over there. There's a bit of splashing over here near the edge. I don't know whether it was just redfin chasing something around the edges or whether it was a bird dipped down into the water maybe. For whatever reason, got him. Just about to say, for whatever reason, there was a splash. I'd say it was redfin chasing minnows around the edges. Another redfin. See you later, mate. I like this little whitebait pearl nymph. It's always been one of my all-time favourite redfin plastics. I hope oh, there's another one. Got him. Just about to say, I hope I can hear. Oh, there's a couple following that then. Dude, there's plenty of fish here. I was just about to say, I hope that I can hear redfin busting up like that at the Waranga Basin when I go over there. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Just go and have a coffee and a bread roll or something and put your feet up and you'll be right. Right, I'm on a redfin hat trick. Gee, that's a nice looking spot to catch a redfin. I'd love to catch a nicer one. There's got to be bigger ones in here, surely. This touch got him. It's not a bigger one. Oh yeah, the fish aren't getting any bigger. See you later, mate. Well folks, as much as I'm loving fishing the channels, I'm having an absolute blast. I'm running late, so the next stop needs to be the Waranga Basin where I'm meeting Rohan. I've just arrived. I was gas bagging to Rohan. Did you get him? I've just arrived. Rohan's drowning some bait while he's waiting for me. He's already caught a carp here. And you reckon it's another carp?
Yeah, no. Too big to be anything else.
I can hear carp jumping.
Yellow, but I've never caught a yellow here. I know they're here, I just never got one. I had to wet wade out to get the last one. He wrapped me around that tree.
Oh really?
The water's not even that cold.
I brought you good luck.
Yeah, you did, mate.
I just pulled up, I've been here 10 seconds and Rowan's already hooked up.
Definitely a carp. Get off the stick. Yeah, the water's not bad.
Oh, that's good.
Up you come, you silly thing. There you go, mate. Oh, he even flipped over for
He's very gold coloured, isn't he?
Yeah.
Go you.
That's a good start.
That's a good start. I haven't even got my line out of the car yet. Alright folks, we're wet wading in the Waranga Basin in September. Rohan has promised me that the water's not too cold. I'm starting off with my favourite redfin plastic, the big 3-inch Pro Series Minnow by Striped Tiger. Go big or go home. I thought you said that water wasn't cold.
Well, I only got this. I went to the trade arm, hooked me up.
Hey Rowan, I've already found one. Oh, you got off.
That's a very good sign.
Second cast. A big carp just jumped out there. You know what I'd like to do? Just stand out here in the water like I am now and cast a bubble float out as far as I can. Oh, that wasn't a bad fish. I just hooked one. Just cast a bubble float out and try and catch them carp. It just looks like so much fun. Got him. He's not very big. See if I can get this one all the way in. I haven't caught one here yet. No, I've lost one and had a couple of other strikes. You're the only one good enough to catch. No, you got off. I just didn't quite lift him out of the water. Well, I did say earlier that the bigger ones will be caught when we get to the Waranga Basin, and well, they were, but by Rohan. Mine's not much bigger than the one that I got in the ones that I was getting in the channel. Well, I'm on the board at Waranga Basin, but with not a very big fish.
I was going to get ultra green, to be honest, but they didn't have it at McCredden.
Yeah, righto.
But I've had flatbush before, I like it.
I've still got to go there one day, McCredden's.
They're really good. They always give me the discount on whatever I buy.
Oh, good on you. Yeah.
That's why I gave
Got him. Oh, got a good fish here. I've got a good one here. I don't know if I found hooked a carp or whether it's a decent redfin. Yeah, it's a pretty... I reckon it's a big reddy. I reckon it's going to be a good reddy to throw in the bag with yours. Oh, gee, it's going to be a nice fish. Oh yeah, lovely redfin. Lovely redfin. See guys, I told you earlier that the Waranga Basin is where the big redfin will turn up. That's a good redfin in any waterway. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful colours, isn't it? There you go, folks. How good's that, eh? Lovely Waranga Basin redfin. Right, Rohan said that this nice fish can go in with his nice fish.
Yeah, there's mine.
Look at that, two beauties.
Yeah.
I reckon mine's bigger.
I reckon it is, mate.
So's me fish.
Look at that. Yeah, you pipped me by
Oh, only
7
just. They're both nice fish.
There you go, bud.
Oh, laughing. Bloody ripper. A couple of nice ones. There's actually a tree stump just here. I can't work out why the fishing is so good here at the Waranga Basin and just dead at Lake Cooper. I just can't work it out. That's really got me stumped.
I lost with a floating lure though, and it just snapped and flew off, so it could be anywhere by now.
Yeah, right. I can't see it on here. Ha! You're not going to believe this. Yep, I'm not joking. Is it silver? With a red blade?
Red blade, yeah.
Is it silver with a red blade?
Yeah.
And a bit of paint scratched off the blade, and it's got like a little eye on the blade?
Yep.
Rohan lost a spinner here last week when he was here. He was fishing off the bank, or just over here, casting out here, and he got snagged. You'll see it in one of his videos, in his recent video, and I've just found his spinner for him. Is that the one?
That's it. That is exactly it. That's so funny.
It was in, it was sort of in, it was in there.
Yeah, I reckon the line went between the bumps and it sort of...
Yeah, it did. How good's that?
Yeah, I'll tell the story as well.
Now the next stump that we see, if you see a stump, you have a look at it and see if you can find my black fishing bag. You only lost one spinner, I lost the whole bag. Yeah, that's a redfin bust up, look at that.
Yeah, I can ask for that one too.
Oh, yes, I can too. I wasn't sure whether I'd get the distance. He's going the distance. Got him. There was more than one though, so you cast yours out. Oh, mine got off.
Oh, you lose.
No, he's back on. No, he's off again. I might have to put something on with the hooks at the back.
Well, I've only had one hit on my minnow, so I might have changed.
They love these things, but for some reason that it's not hooking up. I might put on something shortly with hooks at the back. I've got a minnow similar to that, a Damiki Era 55.
Oh, yeah.
I was worried that I might have lost, like I had one that I loved, but it was in my fishing bag that I lost. Got him this time. But when I've gone through the stuff in my shed and made a new fishing bag, I actually found another one in the shed.
Oh, cool.
So I've still got it, yeah. He's going the distance. Even that's not a bad size fish.
Keep going again.
Nah, not going to worry about it.
Fair walk.
Yeah, exactly. Fair walk back to the keeper net.
Yeah.
It's not that nice. It just looks big because of the ones I was catching in the channel.
If me and you hooked one of them at the same time, it'd be worth the walk.
Yeah. Gee, I hope that right on dark we see bust ups and got him. Way out, oh, might be a bad fish. It's hard to say when they're way out because they all feel big when they're way out. It's not as big as the first one that I kept. I think he might be a little bit bigger than the last one that I just threw back. That's a pretty good analogy. He's just a little bit bigger than the last one that I just put back.
I'll make a walk if you want to keep it.
Nah, it's alright. That's the size that you'd keep if you hadn't already caught a big one. See you later, mate. I was almost going to take this striped tiger minnow off before, the 3-inch minnow, and put something on with the hooks at the back because it had a couple of strikes that didn't hook up. But I'm glad I didn't now because I've just caught a couple in quick succession.
Scott was in the car with my dad the other day.
Ah, yeah.
We went out and got in the car, we popped it in reverse and he goes, this takes me back.
Right, we're just going to get off the water, change our camera batteries, gut some fish. It's time for an intermission, and then we'll be right back with some more action as the sun goes down. Right, intermission is over. It's time to get back into it, and I've changed lures. I've gone to the Striped Tiger 1.5-inch curl tail grub in white bait pearl colour. I'm not sure whether I've done the right thing here or not. Just give it a little while and see, and if I don't catch any fish, well, I'll change back to the orange minnow that I was using.
With the one in the water.
Got him.
Oh.
Not very big.
He's on again. Yeah, good day.
The first fish since intermission. When I say he's not big, he's not the smallest fish I've ever hooked either. Could certainly keep that if I really wanted to.
We've only had a couple of really small ones, but that's still been alright.
Yeah. That's my first fish on the white bait pearl. See if I can unhook it with this hand. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. See you later, matey.
I was talking about, that's nice.
That might have been a bust up down there, was it? I just happened to look down there and see a bit of a rings on the water. It could have just been a bug or a carp. But it could have been a redfin. It is a redfin. Got him. I watched him come and grab it. I'll see if I can throw it near your lure. Should be going past there about now.
Same fish as the piss up.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? There's bust ups down here, Rohan. Come down here, there's bust ups. There's bust ups. 2 bust ups up at once. There was 2 bust ups at the same time just then. Go on, oh, I done him. I had a strike. Got him. I got one. Oh, he got off and nearly dug the hook back into my hand. There was 2 right in about 2 metres from each other, just out here. I'm thinking outside the box here. I've changed to the Strike Tiger Nymph in black and gold. One of my favourite trout soft plastics. The reason being, there's a lot of dragonflies around at the moment and they begin their lives as mud eyes. And these are a similar colour and size to a mud eye, but also being dark, if the fish is underneath it, it just might silhouette better against the sky as it looks up. Might not work, but that's the thought process. And it worked first cast on a Waranga little one. How the black and very first cast, you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Whether it was a fluke or whether it was a good choice is like a glass coffin. Remains to be seen. You hear that? They're making they're making glass coffins. Whether they're any good or not remains to be seen. I can see a bust up way out there. Yeah, I can't cast out there. Maybe with a blade I might be able to get out there. It's not a bad idea actually. I might go to a blade. Problem is, being so heavy they hit the bottom and foul up too easily. But gee, you can cast them a long way. Got him.
I don't know what, I think it was you on.
Yeah, little one. There we go, another one on the black and gold. Might have been a good idea. Gone. Right, I'm changing to something completely different now. I'm going to a blade, a Damiki Volt 42 blade, and it's got the 3 holes in the top, and I've gone to the back hole to keep it more upright for stronger vibrations and shallower running. It's not very deep here, so I don't want it to get down, I don't want it to sink. Right, blade, redfin me up. Look at that for casting distance, Rohan.
This is a bit better, Robbie.
You got a good one?
Good one.
Something just hit mine. Something's chasing mine.
High 20s, 27, 28 centimetres.
Got him. You got a double hookup.
Yeah. What's yours look at?
I think yours is bigger.
What, like a thumbnail?
Yeah, yours is about an inch longer.
Hold it up a bit more near your face, I'll make a thumbnail.
Alright, hang on, I'll like that.
Yeah, something like that. That'll work, I'll just grab a screenshot off my video. Cheers.
Awesome. Yeah, what happened then, Rohan was reeling in a fish and I was reeling in my blade, and all of a sudden it felt like a tap and then it stopped working. Something grabbed it and tangled it, and then it followed it and nipped it a few times and hooked up right in front of me. My blade is gone, I'm about to lose it. It's like a guitar, it's like a high E. High C for cry.
A bit more like a banjo.
It's getting higher, and it's going really slow in the hope that it breaks free. No, snappity offer. Right, I've made a few lure changes, I've had a bit of fun, now I've gone back to my favourite. This is my favourite redfin plastic. The 3-inch Pro Series Minnow in orange spawn. Just in the last couple of years it's just become my favourite redfin plastic. And there'll be links to that and everything else that I'm using today in the video description below. Got him. First cast since as soon as I changed my lure, very first cast I hooked up. Look at the size of it. Gone. Sun's about to set on what has been a wonderful day. You know, I was walking up a creek once and I saw a knife on the ground. I used to have a knife called an old timer, and I saw this old timer knife on the ground. Oh, that's a knife, looks just like mine. Oh, hang on, I think I might have gutted a fish here last week. I'm talking about fish, I've just hooked up. I didn't even realise I'd lost that knife until I found it. Yeah, that was years ago. He's getting up a bit. I won't worry about keeping him, but he's certainly getting a little bit bigger. Bigger than the last few.
I see the size, but I heard it go back in. I had that one chase it in and take it, which I put the short up.
Yeah, got him. Way out there. Not a very big one. You know, if they feel small when they're a long way out, that they're really going to be small. Because usually when they're a fair way out, they feel bigger. Yep. There he is. Still bigger than anything that I got in the channels earlier today. Well, I hope you enjoyed that underwater release footage, because I'm now standing here on a cool September evening with a wet camera strap on my head. I've just hooked a fish right while I'm saying that. I better use background music for the lead up to that hookup. Private conversation. Folks, sometimes I've got to remove the conversation and replace it with some kind of music. Yeah. Leading up to the strike. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, another ready, getting a few. There it is. Go on. You're nearly trying to pull up stumps, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, look at that. Just as I said that. Oh, you got off. Just as I said that, a fish grabbed that right in front of me then. He's back. Oh, I missed him again. Can you believe that? Right on cue. I think he's gone now. No, got him this time. Got a bit of weight in him. Whoa. This might be a nice fish. I might have a second. Oh, I got a bloody keeper, all right. That's a bloody keeper, all right. Look at the size of the thing. Similar to my first one. Similar to those ones that we both got, those larger ones. You little ripper! Ending on a high note. Well folks, the day started off slow at Lake Cooper, then it got better when I started fishing the channels, and then it got best when I got to the Waranga Basin. We've had a blast here. Rohan and I have both managed to catch a couple of fish. We're both going home with a feed. What a great day. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Well, that was fun. What a great day. Thanks for watching.